Is my open land property haunted? Hey, so I stumbled on your videos. I'm not someone who is super big on ghost stories. They scare me quite a bit. I don't really believe in them either, but I've seen some things as a kid and now. So, wait, you don't believe in them, but you've seen things and thus you're sending in a story. I don't know what it is. I truly don't. I moved to my property with family over a year ago, now almost two. The second I stepped foot on the ground, I felt it, like I was being watched. It felt harmful, not like I was gonna get physically hurt, but it filled me with a sense of dread, like when a creepy man stares at you on the street while he has his hands in his bag or pocket or goes to follow you. That was very specific for you to feel that way is extremely specific. I have really bad anxiety, so I ignored it. My friend at the time was there with me too, so I focused on hanging out with them. I didn't say anything about it out of fear of being called dramatic, and also I'm someone who refuses to call out weird paranormal things like that when I'm at the place that feels odd. I don't believe in ghosts, like I said, but I am intuitive. I feel changes in energy very heavily, and I don't want to call something into existence by letting it know it has my attention. So you realize that you're being very contradicting. I moved in, however, and I couldn't sleep much. I'd be awakened by noises underneath the house. We live remotely and there's a lot of small critters, but sometimes it'd be at my window. I kept it close at all times for that reason, still do. I would be chilling in my room and then feel that presence again, refusing to acknowledge it. This would happen in daytime as well as nighttime. Sometimes I feel like it would try to get my attention, knocking or making small sounds. I refused to engage, kept my mind clear, never spoke it out loud. I felt if it knew it had my attention, maybe it'd do worse things. Maybe it would test me to see if I could feel it. As time went on, I got my hands on incense, which I used a lot to cleanse my room. I'm gathering what's happening here. It's not that you don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not that you don't believe, but it's more so you fear that if you do believe, you're going to feed into the attention of whatever this thing is, and therefore it becomes real. Right? Because what you're saying compared to your actions is telling me that there is some part of you that does believe that this is actually happening and that you're just kind of too afraid to admit it because it has consequences. That's kind of what I could be misunderstanding, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what it sounds like. I also carved or drew protective runes on my furniture or on papers in corners of my room because I was getting a lot of nightmares for a while before this. I've always been nightmare prone, but it was worse this time. It was nightly and I'd wake constantly around 2 to 4 in the morning. I love when this truck comes by. Look at how the light bounces off of it and makes my face look. Shut up. Oh, I love it. Anyways, I couldn't take it anymore. The energy became more persistent, so I took that action. Ever since, I haven't felt it. Not in or near my room, but outside, it was still there. There was something else, though, alongside this energy, something